have a passive income side hustle, or are you thinking about starting one? There's so many things that I wish I would have known when I started my passive income side hustle about 3 years ago. So today I want to share 5 insider things that you need to know about passive side hustles. Watch this video to learn some common pitfalls that side hustlers make. I had to learn these things the hard way, and I want to share them with you so you can hustle in peace.
Hey, conscious go-getters.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Shelton-Mariel, clinical psychologist and owner of Conscious Life Shop. I post weekly videos helping conscious go-getters attain peace on their journey to success. So if you could use a little more peace in your life, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, don't worry about taking notes. I have a blog with all these tips in the description below that you can easily save the infographic with all this information. So let's jump right into the tips. Tip number 1 is it won't be 100% passive, especially in the beginning. So when you think of passive income, a lot of people have read the book 4-Hour Work Week, and you're thinking, okay, this is great. I can set this thing up and it'll just flow on its own, which is a great intention, but you still have to manage the business. So you're still the CEO. You're still going to be the one overseeing everything and making sure that it flows, especially until you can hire people to help you. So things like accounting, supply chain management, creating the systems that are going to make your business more passive in the future. All those things require time, and a lot of those things are an ongoing process. So while you will be able to put a lot of things on autopilot, if you do create a passive income business, it won't be 100% passive. So you should know that. My second tip is to be patient. That by nature, if you have a side hustle, that means you're either working full-time also, or you're going to school full-time, or you're doing something else on the side like being a mom. So having a passive income side hustle by nature means that you are pulled in multiple directions. So when I say be patient, it's all about managing your expectations. So when you think about your growth in your company, or how fast you want to scale up, you really have to manage your expectations, knowing that your time is not going to be the same amount of time to work on your business as someone that is doing this full time. It is a side hustle, so it's going to take a little bit longer to scale. Typically, there are exceptions to the rule, of course, but just manage your expectations, be kind and be gentle with yourself, and really accept the fact that some things are just going to take longer for you because you have less time than someone that may be working on their business full time. My third thing that I want you to know is that Instagram is not the only place to market your business. There are places like YouTube, there are places like Pinterest that are also great. And I think in the world of Instagram businesses, people get caught up in followers on Instagram and also paying influencers on Instagram to market their products, which are great things. Like, you want to build a presence on Instagram, build your brand, but you also want to monitor the return on your investment of time and money on Instagram. And it's not the only place that you can market your business. There's so many successful businesses out there that don't even have really a presence on Instagram. So just remember that Instagram is not the only place to market your business, and don't get caught up in the Instagram scheme. You also want to focus on your email list. That can be really important. Advertising can also be really important. Blogging are things that are free and actually really helpful to your business for SEO. Amazon SEO is also going to be important if you sell your products on Amazon as well as your site. So don't get just honed in on, oh, I gotta have this many followers on Instagram, or I have to only market my business on Instagram, because it's not the only place to market your business. My fourth tip is to focus on profit first. So there's this great book called Profit First that I recommend you read. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll also leave a link to the best business books that I recommended this year for entrepreneurs and solopreneurs, and that's one of them. And I wish I would have known this at the very beginning of starting my business. I was an accounting mess when I started my business. I had a personal account. Everything was flowing into one account. So just separating my accounts first and foremost was changed the game for me and made things so much easier. But on top of that, focusing on taking out my profit first before I reinvest in the business, setting that aside, even though I don't spend it, I save it, has really helped me get a grasp on how much I can spend on other things like marketing and operating expenses, and really focus on making a profitable business, because that's, after all, why you're in this, is to make a profit. So if you can focus on that first and really get a game plan and strategy on how you're going to turn a profit and not just keep reinvesting without being able to either pay yourself or make a profit, that's going to be really helpful to have a strategy for that, because you can get into a passive income side hustle and not be making money for a long time, which is normal for businesses, but you want to have a strategy to get out of that and be able to take home money. So really consider profit first, and please read that book. I think it's by Mike Michalowicz, that's how you say his name, but I'll have a link in the description below. Organization is key. Organization is going to save you so much time. It's going to save you so much money. Organize your accounting files, organize your pictures, organize your content, organize everything. Have a system of organization for everything that has to do with your business, and you will thank yourself later. Even your notes that you take on, and if you take notes while you watch videos or read books, organize them, put them into files, because you want everything to have like a system and have its own place and its own home. And when you have other things on the side, like raising kids or working on a job, things can get really cluttered really fast. So do yourself a favor and stay really, really, really organized from the beginning. Another thing I want to share with you guys is I have a guide, which I'm so excited about. It's completely free. It is called the Sustainable Hustle Resource Guide, and it's about over 100 resources to help you create a sustainable hustle and have peace on your journey to success. I will leave a link in the description below. Please subscribe to this channel. I also am on Instagram at _Tiffany Shelton, so please follow me there and let's connect on a deeper level. Leave any questions that you have for me. I'd be happy to connect. Thank you so much for watching, and